Okay, I'm honestly hoping that my hands aren't dry. They don't look dry. Let me keep them just in case. Actually make a movie about them, please. Who's watched Escape to Infinity? Cherry Blossom and what's his name? It's not Dave. It's Dave. Either way, they have definitely kissed at least once or twice. Just to see, they definitely have. But girl. So we're going to sorry, I keep on looking in the mirror to see that I'm in frame and that I'm still recording because my storage is running out apparently, because these times if I paid more money, there's magically more storage. Either way, I mean, anyway, enough about that. Reddit relationship scenario questions. We're gonna do some now. Stop profit. Oh, are we in Miami? Are we in Miami? So apparently we're in Miami, guys. Or GTA, one of them. Isn't GTA in Miami? Either way, apparently we are, because I would Fast and Furious over it. Oh my god. Anyways.
Round 1.
Okay, cool. This one is for the lads because the title is My Girlfriend Said Her Ex Is the Love of Her Life. Right. Even though I'm a lady, men, I understand your mentalities-ish, mindsets-ish, because, you know, I'm not a man in this lifetime, but I'm gonna help as best as I can. So let's read it. I'll screenshot it. Oh my god, 22, 21, you're babies. 10 hours ago. Oh my god, this is so recent. Okay, cool. I feel like I look really yellow. Every mixed race person in the UK right now. I just need to go on holiday. Anyways. My girlfriend, 22, and myself, 21, have been together for 2 years. Before we got into a relationship, I knew there was a male in her life that she was close to that passed away 1 to 2 years prior. In the beginning of our relationship, she told me about him, how they were best friends and meant a lot to each other. Oh my god, it's giving sketch. Who's read Sketch? Who has read Sketch? I've read that twice now. So that's how I took close friends that care about blah. So I always respected when she wanted to talk about him or more and just tried to be there for her however she needed me. Green flag. We love that. Yes. As our relationship went on and I unfortunately lost a close friend that I was distancing myself from because we had a sexual history for the respect of my girlfriend. He's a green flag. When she passed away, oh my god, what's going on? When she passed away, it hit me pretty hard, and when I tried to talk about it with her in comparison with her situation, she shot me down instantly. She said, "There's so much you don't know, it's not the same at all," and did not want to talk about my friend. Fucking bitch. Sorry. At that time, that really rubbed me the wrong way. Of course, but I eventually got over it and just tried to forget about it. As more time went on, she continued to bring up her ex more and say more intimate stuff, that she was in love with him, that she had a sexual history. No. Oh my god, wait, but they were best friends. Oh, so you were fuck buddies. Sorry. I just thought I was a close friend. I don't know if they ever actually dated. Okay. Now to what really got me in my head. Recently, one night, she went to bed super early, and when I got in bed, I grabbed her phone to use for the Roku remote because man was dead, and it opened to a text message with her friend. As I was swiping out, I saw love and decided to just check it. They were talking about someone that looks and sounds like her ex, and she said, he looks and sounds like...
Oh my god, it's literally Sketch. Oh my fucking days, it's literally Sketch.
It's literally given Sketch. This is literally what happened in Sketch. Looks and sounds like the dead love of my life. I don't know what to do. The text really shocked me and mentally messed with me. When I talked to her about it, she just said, "I'm sorry you saw that and you're the one I'm with now." I don't know if I'm overreacting, you're not, and just in my head, or if I rightfully should be a little frustrated and upset. Of course, my mind is everywhere and thinking of everything. I would like any advice anyone has to share that may have similar experiences or circumstances. How can I support myself in my mental actions or conversations? When is it too much? Firstly, only you know when it's too much, because you're the one in the relationship. Secondly, I advise this to everyone, even if you don't feel like you're essentially going through anything. Journaling is the best thing ever. Journaling or speaking to yourself. I think I did say this in the last video. Journaling, speaking out loud to nothing or to the universe, God, whatever you believe in. But speaking out loud, journaling, speaking to yourself in a camera, for me, I find that it really helps with getting my emotions out and venting. Like if you're not someone who wants to speak to friends or family about what you're feeling in terms of your relationship, and you just want to keep it to yourself, but you also want to be able to express how you feel, and you feel like, and you just want to get it out there, yeah, journaling, speaking out loud, speaking to a camera, it really helps. How else do you support yourself? I feel like you need to be so real. Grace, compassion, empathy, it can only extend so far, especially when you also lost a friend and she doesn't want to speak about it. Oh, it's giving double standards, and it's giving you're not willing to give what I'm willing to give you. There's a misalignment, there's imbalancement here, yeah. And no, she's taking the piss. To be so blunt and so real, she's taking the piss, because why is it that you need to be there for her, or she wants you to be there for her, for you to be a shoulder to cry on, but it's not the same when the roles are reversed? The fuck is that? Like, fuck no. So like I said at the beginning, only you know when it's too much, but she's taking the piss. She is taking the piss, and you have every right to feel how you feel, and you have every right to be angry, frustrated, and maybe to even be questioning things. I mean, you didn't write it here, so I don't actually know, but I'm assuming you didn't tell her, like,
yeah babe, she was actually the love of my life.
Firstly, why do I need to know that? Why do you need to tell me that he was the love of your life? Are you trying, like, especially as a man, pride, all these things, you're really, like, she's taking the piss, sorry. Like I said, compassion, grace, empathy at the same time. You're her boyfriend, not her therapist. When you're in a relationship, your partner kind of is your therapist and your cheerleader and all these things. At the same time, there needs to be some sort of boundaries. Because I understand, because I've experienced it, the difference of me and you are good, but I'm still upset over this, about this person. Doesn't mean that I love you any less, but I need to process my feelings about this. That's a real thing, and I just feel like the boundaries need to be set in terms of, like, maybe even you telling her, listen.
Like I said, grace, compassion, at the same time, I won't even pay for you to go to a therapist.
Because it's not fair on me that you keep on telling me these things, and it's not fair. It's not fair. And like I said again, she is taking the piss. Huh? Okay, let's do this.
Round 2.
My girlfriend wants me to dedicate all of my time to her. Me. I'm joking. You know what's so funny? Because I used to have an anxious attachment style, yeah, and I now have a secure one. I used to think that I want my boyfriend to call me all the time. You know how what you see on social media of like, oh, like, we're just joined at the hip and we go everywhere together. I need my space. And it's just so interesting, like I said, because I really used to think that I was that person. Like, we're getting a bit astrological here, but those who get it, get it. When I found out that my Venus was in Aquarius, I was low-key, high-key offended. Like, what the f do you mean? I love Aquariuses, by the way. But these detached Aquariuses, they don't know much about zodiac signs in that moment, but I knew the basics at that time. So just hearing that my Venus is in Aquarius and then my moon is in Capricorn, I said, there's no fucking way. Really thought that I was that Velcro kind of girlfriend. I'm not. He's 31, she's 26, and she has a 3-year-old child. So she wants me to dedicate all my time to her and her daughter, which she calls our family. No issue with that, really. We've been together for about a year and a half. Daughter goes to daycare 3 days a week and 4 days every other week, okay? She herself doesn't work. I'm already seeing the issue, but I'll get to that. I work 5 days 1 week and 6 days every other week. We don't live together currently due to our existing leases, but have planned to get a place together early next year when our respective leases lapse. Okay. I live approximately an hour away. She lives in my hometown, and every weekend I travel out home to see her, as well as to be nearby to friends and family. She has recently taken an issue with me spending time with my friends on the weekends. Sorry, it sounds like me. But I've not really spoken to my boyfriend. Then I call him and he's like,
I'm on the game with the lads.
I'm like, you know Peppa Pig, where Susie starts whistling and Peppa goes,
Whistle. What's whistling anyway? You put your lips together and blow. Like this.
literally me, because how fucking dare you?
How dare you? How actually dare you?
As I just said, I need my time. But anyways, cool. She has recently taken issue with me spending time with my friends on the weekends, stating that we are a family and she shouldn't be made to do everything alone. I provide a lot for her and her daughter and support them in every way I can. I travel out to see them, I take us out to eat, to go to the parks, to do activities. But if I want to spend one day a weekend or every other second weekend and seeing my friends, it's not good enough for her. She lives with her mother, so it's not as though she is doing it alone in any case. When I go to her place on the weekends, I'm up at 6 a.m. each morning with her daughter while she sleeps until okay, wait, because he seems to be doing everything right up until this point. While she sleeps until 9 to 10 a.m. and should I be playing with her daughter, she will more often than not lounge about in another room. I often feel like she wants me there to give her a break more than anything else. I honestly feel like this is a make or break situation in our relationship. I love her daughter as though she was my own. Oh, green flag. But I feel like all of my freedom has been stripped away. She repeatedly reminds me that I stepped up as a stepfather, but with that comes responsibility. I feel that she should appreciate that I did step up and all I do for them, rather than throw it in my face that I'm not doing it in the way that she wants. Moreover, she tells me that when we get a place together, I'll be able to see my friends because I'll otherwise be more present throughout the week. However, with this behaviour, I am just not sure how keen I am to rush into a living commitment with her. Am I overthinking this? Should I be leaving my friends to the side, or is she being unreasonable? You should not leave your friends to the side. You need interdependence. Interdependence. Am I overthinking this? No, you're not overthinking it. Should I be leaving my friends to the side? No. Or is she being unreasonable? Yes. Firstly, ask her what her love languages are. Maybe it's not quality time. Maybe she thinks she wants quality time. Maybe she doesn't even know her love language herself. Yeah, have that conversation.
Babe, what's your love language?
What do you want to do? Like, what do you actually want from me? I'm doing this, that, and that. I spend time with your daughter. I take you this place. I take you da. So what is it that you actually want from me? Because do you want my kidney? I'm not understanding what's going on. I just got the visual of, you know, in Naruto when that in Naruto, I forgot his name, but when that guy, he's so cold, when he pulls the spine out of his back. Is this what you want from me? Because I'm not understanding. The girlfriend requesting that you don't see your friends, no, it's giving controlling. Looking at it from both perspectives, you should not be allowing for your partner to control you anyway, yeah? To the controller, or the person trying to control, you don't want that. Because the last thing you want in a relationship is resentment. If he was to stop seeing his friends, maybe it'll be alright for a couple months, maybe a year, maybe a couple years. But I guarantee resentment will start to build. He wants to see his friends. He wants to have some time to himself, as he bloody should. He works what, 5 days a week, sometimes 6 days a week. It's like, bro, I want to be with the boys. You're not a boy, you're not a guy. I'm sure you do not want me to start treating you like one. You have your friends, maybe some mutuals, but like, you need to have your own lives. Again, you do not want resentment to be building up, codependence, bro. Nah. What is my ultimate advice? What's my ultimate advice? Love languages. Ask her what her love languages are, and I've given you my spine. I've given you everything. What more do you want? Just plain and simple. What more do you want? You tell me what. I don't even know where I was. I'm sick and tired. At this point, I'm going to delete every single picture and video off my phone because I need storage. I literally just deleted Snapchat and Spotify off my phone just so that I can record this video, and then I'm going to re-download it and just sort out what to do, because exactly, I'm paying £8.99 a month for 2 terabytes. ¿Por qué? Anyways.
Round 3.
Mother of my boyfriend doesn't like me. So he's 25 and she's 23. So me and my boyfriend have been together for 1 year. Around the 3-month mark, he told his mother about our relationship. She was upset that he hadn't mentioned it sooner and formed negative assumptions about me based only on my field of study and my parents' jobs.
Be nice. I'm finding it.
The fuckery, I cannot stand this. Okay, her reaction affected my self-image a lot at that time. Recently, she told me she's worried I might be a negative influence because he didn't have time to finish some tasks he needed to do. I'm frustrated because it feels like she doesn't fully see him as an independent adult. So she's the kind of mum that wants to marry her son. Okay. I'm planning a future with him, and this dynamic is genuinely worrying me. For context, she hasn't met me yet. I don't want to start any conflicts. Girl, She already has, let's be real. My question, what would you do in my place and how should I approach the situation with my boyfriend without escalating things with his mother? TLDR. No, I need to see what it means. Too long, didn't read. Oh my god, so all this time I could have just read the TLDR. Lol. I'm such a just write mug on my forehead. Edit into me, okay. Yeah, so her question is what would you do in my place? Speak to the boyfriend, obviously. How should I approach the situation with my boyfriend without escalating things with his mother? When speaking about the parents or just family members in general, even friends really, but whenever speaking about someone who's in your partner's circle, you need to be respectful but also acknowledging and putting your feelings across. So if it was me, I would just be so real, like, babe. sorry, I'm kind of going a bit not delusional. What's the word? Delirious. Yeah. Does it make a big difference the color that I put this? Let me see. Should we do pink for the rest of the video? Let's do pink. I mean, it was like a soft pink before, but let's do a magenta. But anyways, you just need to be clear, concise and compassionate in terms of, I get it, she's your mom. At the same time, she's making me feel this way and I don't appreciate it. I feel like I'm not being very... I can't lie.
Managing my storage thing has really pissed me off.
Because, like,
I have content to make, to record, to edit. Like, I feel like this isn't the time and place to me, okay. My advice would be, like with everything, just communicate to your boyfriend how you feel. Again, be respectful of how you're saying this because this is his mum. This would also be a great opportunity to see, because something for me anyway, cool if they're your family. If they do something that embarrasses me or they speak down on me, they just do something that even you can tell. And even if you can't tell, but then I bring it up to you and you're like, oh, I didn't realize. If your family member or whoever does something that makes me look like an idiot and you don't do nothing about it, or you don't say nothing because family, blood's thicker than water, I can't lie, you're not for me then. Like, family is just a title. It's just a word. It's just a word. Cool, daughter, mum, family, yeah. But ultimately, you're being a dickhead. People are their own people. People are their own people. Parents are just people. They have their flaws, they have their characteristics, they have their personalities. If I need to check you up on something, then I'll check you up on it, family or not. Do you get it? So this is a great opportunity for you to actually see if your boyfriend will have your back. Cool, it's his mum, but right is right, wrong is wrong. Your mum's not treating me nicely and it's making me feel a type of way. Just tell him how you feel. Keep it respectful, but also honest and transparent and authentic to how you feel. And you just go from there, really. See how he deals with it, see how he takes that from you. And yeah, basically, that's it, right? Let's do some ones about sex. They're always fun. Oh, people are crazy in this world. I had sex with my sister and the guilt is killing me.
Wait a minute.
Okay. Seems quite fun. Let's do this one. First time having sex. Right.
Round 4.
So, he's 26 and she's 19. Right?
Right.
I mean, she's of age. At the same time, why are you going for a 19-year-old? Just my opinion, but hey. Anyways, cool. Okay, my boyfriend's 26 and I'm 19. We're about to have sex. We've been together for more than 2 months. It's not his first time, but it's my first time. In my previous relationships, I've tried oral sex and some kinds of foreplay, but vaginal sex is still a new thing to me. Just to make it clear, I did not let my ex-boyfriends give me oral sex. I just gave them a blowjob. Why? Anyways, I'm kind of nervous about this. I mean, how to do it right? What should I prepare for it? Should I shave or should I just leave the underparts natural? We've discussed about using protection and agreed on him using condoms instead of me using birth control pills. Periods. fuck the pill. He also told me that we don't have to do it if I don't want to or if I'm not prepared, both mentally and physically. Okay, I'm ready and I also look forward to it, but still I'm nervous. I would appreciate any advice or experience that you guys can share with me. First time, thank you for the advice. I know some of you might think the age gap is a bit too much, but we talk and share a lot, so there's almost no way that it's a big problem between us. Okay, we're quite open about having sex, so I would talk to him about his reference. I would always listen to my body, and I believe that I would stop whenever I want to. Okay, again, I really appreciate your advice and I will consider every one of them. Okay, I like her, she has good energy. What would my advice be? My advice would be, only do it if you genuinely feel ready to. Do not let him coerce you in any type of way. Even after the first time that you guys have sex, do not let this man coerce you in any type of way. Do what you want. Obviously, like, there's some times where it's like, I know I'm not in the mood right now, but if you just touch me then, if you just then, I know that I will get, like, there's some times where you might not want to, but then you also know that, like, you could get, like, I don't really want to right now, but I could. Like, I don't want to, but if you just, then I could, you know? But ultimately, you feeling safe with this man is a very important thing. And I'm not just talking about, oh, if he'll put his hands on me. No, I'm talking about, does he actually care about you? Does he actually want to have sex with you because he wants to get closer to you and he wants to have that intimacy with you? Or does he want to have sex with you to let one off and to basically use your body to masturbate? Safety is a big thing. Emotional safety is a big, I feel like, honestly, the biggest thing when it comes to having sex with someone. In terms of, like, shaving and stuff, do whatever. You want to shave, if you want to be natural, if you want to wax. We, after you have sex, because it helps with getting, like, the bacteria and the juices and all that stuff out of your vagina. I'm pretty sure that's why. It's just good for your vaginal health. Yeah, so we, after you have sex, if you can't be asked to get in the shower, if it's like a middle of the night thing or first in the morning, or, you know what I mean, gets like that, cotton pads, rose water, just wipe up, just wipe down there, just to, you know, clean yourself a little bit, refresh a little bit. Not actually inside, just like, you know, just to clean off any juices that might still be on your thighs and stuff, you know. I saw that someone said use lube. Yeah, especially for your first time. I mean, I know that I was not dripping or anything. I wasn't even sprinkled my first time. But again, it comes down to emotional safety. I felt like I had to have sex with him when I did for the first time. Go slow, let him warm you up. Yes. Yes. Foreplay. Yeah, someone said keep your expectations realistic. Yes, it's not porn if you watch that, but it's not that. It's not 50 Shades of Grey. This is real life. Yeah, keep your expectations realistic. Oh, you know what? Don't have any expectations. Just have the expectation of, I expect him to prioritize me and my safety, especially because this is my first time and it's not his. So I just expect him to respect me and for there to be safety here, and I just expect, yeah, mutual respect and trust between each other. Yes.
Round 5.
So the question is, how do most couples go about initiating sex? So some background, I grew up in a very Christian part of the US where sex was seen as unclean and disgraceful and you were made to feel ashamed of your sexuality. I don't fucking get this, because the same one placing shame on the other, you got here through sex. By the way, you came out of your mum's hole. A bird didn't drop you on this earth, brethren. So I cannot stand that shit. At the same time, in high school, I would get bullied mercilessly for being a virgin. Yeah, figure that one out. This is what I mean. It's projection. Because how are you shaming me, but then you're here clapping cheeks? Make it make sense. Anyways, also was very close to being touched by my fucking days. Okay, let's get serious. I also was very close to being touched by my uncle at a young age, and for a couple of reasons that really affect me to this day, of course. Also, every time I tried having sex before my current girlfriend was a disaster. Due to all this, I have little to no sex drive and feel shameful or afraid when I think of making love to my girlfriend. We've been together for a while and we've been trying to work through my fear / aversion to sex. Right now, what always happens is she will ask, so are we having sex tonight? Which I find so weird, and it's the fastest way to not have sex that night. Of course. You never initiate sex like a normal couple, or is it normal to ask? I feel like people just kind of kiss and snuggle or whatever, and one thing leads to another, but that's never what happens, and I don't know what the issue is. I just find it weird to plan every single time. Of course, we don't even have kids, otherwise it would kind of make sense. If you need any more background or have questions, just ask. I'm an open book. I realize, oh, I like him. I realize this is strange, but I don't have anyone I can go to with this, and the therapists I've tried have been a joke. Again, if I am to get spiritual and all these things about, I mean, is it spiritual or is it just what it is? I don't know, but she's a reflection of you. You feeling shame and aversion to sex, she's going to reflect that energy back to you, the energy of like not having sex, basically. Yeah, again, I go back to journaling. Sit down by yourself, maybe when she's not home, or just go to a library, or no, not a library, or just go in a different room, I don't know, but be by yourself. You need to really be honest with yourself. What do you find so disgusting about sex? What are your thoughts on sex? What are your beliefs about sex? After you do that, what do you want your beliefs to be about sex? What do you want your thoughts to be about sex? How do you want to feel about sex instead of what you've initially been taught? Because this is all social conditioning. Like, clearly you want intimacy, you want sexiness, you want that. Of course, you're human. This is what you want. So this is what you've been conditioned to think, but this is what you actually want. So line down the page, this and that. Yeah, also accepting and having compassion for that part of yourself that feels shame. How to release shame is to just acknowledge it and accept it and give it love. I understand why you feel shame. There's no need to feel shame anymore. I love you, you're good, you're safe, you know, that kind of thing, without getting too I mean, it's a deep topic, but without getting too, like, do you know what I mean? She doesn't sound like the greenest flag. She sounds like she's a bit unempathetic. But if she actually is empathetic and it's just maybe her wording or whatever, have an open conversation with her and say, you know, when you do say that, it doesn't make me feel like you actually want to have sex, or whatever it is that you feel. We never initiate sex like a normal couple. I would also say, don't compare your sex life. Don't compare anything, but don't compare your relationship. Don't compare your sex life to any other couple, to any other relationship, to anything you see online or in fiction or whatever. Don't compare it, because it's not real. That is not real, okay? But in terms of like real life people, real life scenarios, everyone's relationship is different. Everyone's libido is different. Everyone is different. Everyone's experiences are different. Everyone's backgrounds and traumas are different. Even when you do, you know, release the shame, and even when you do have this conversation with her, even when you guys do work out what your way is of initiating sex, it still might not be what's normal. But that's okay, because it works for you, and what works for you works for you. Like, shit, it's not me and you having sex, boo, it's you and her, you know? So like, whatever works for you and your girl, do your thing. That might be within it as well. Like, maybe the fact that you're comparing it to what it should be is putting you off it even more. But maybe this is actually what works for you guys. Maybe leaning into the acceptance of, you know what, this works for us. Maybe that would even help within itself. Ultimately, I need therapy because I'm terrified to initiate due to the stupid stuff that happened in my past. I don't know. I'm not gonna give him a hug. As I said in another comment, the way she asks is very dry and off-putting. Oh shit, that's what I mean, man. I'm not getting a good vibe and a good energy from her. Nah, it seems like she's a bit... I do kind of have issues talking about sex, but not because I want to, lol. It really doesn't make me uncomfortable. It's just that I grew up very religious, and wanting sex makes me feel ashamed. What? Oh, have sex, please. Anyone out there watching, listen, as long as you're not hurting no one, do your thing, fulfill your fantasies, your kinks, as long as everything is consensual, respectful, honest, let's communicate. Bro, I hope man, what? Sexism. Anyways. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope I was able to help you in any kind of way if you are experiencing anything that we discussed in today's video. Like I said, thank you for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.